The other day, I tried making bangles, and I don't know if it was successful or not because, of course, it was my second trial. The first one was hideous, and this one, I took a plastic bangle and a few threads. I made sure that all the threads were apart and they were straight. So I went ahead and ironed it, and then I cut it in like a symmetrical, like I made sure that it was all in the same height. And then once I was done, I applied some glue, though I should have used some other strong glue. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best thing out there, but it was the only thing that I had, so I had to go with it. Then I applied the glued part on one side, and I didn't apply it till I was like at the end. I held the glued part tightly and wrapped around the bangle, and I also made sure that no piece of thread was overlapping one other, like no one was overlapping each other. And then I kept on wrapping till I was like at the very end. As you can see, I was almost done with doing it, and you can see how cleaner it looks. Last time I only used a single thread to like do the whole bangle, which was also very tiring. But once I did this, it was much better. And once I was done, I once again applied glue at the very end. And I pressed it hard enough so it settles down. As you can see, it's like kind of settled down, though I'm like using more glue, so it's like perfectly secured. I also got some beads. As you can see, they were two sizes in total. One was small and the other one was slightly bigger. And I wanted to insert the smaller one, then two bigger ones on top, to like have something extra on the bangle. But in reality, it was looking good on my hand, but I don't know how the camera was taking it. So I made a big knot at the very end, and then I inserted all the beads so that it won't drop down, though it did. I should have tried a different technique, but it did drop down at the middle. But it was fun making it. I would try something else for this part because I think it's better if I secure it in a different way. And this was the ending result. I did the same thing on the other parts as well, and made sure I cut the edges off so it looks more cleaner.